cents. Hundreds of those were just selected.
It is such a little jewel.
It's Mother's Day coming up, for goodness sakes. You don't really need a reason, but if that helps you out, I'm happy to remind you.
That'll relieve your guilt.
This is the TriColor Crucifix Pendant, and this is nothing short of true artistry. It looks like you stopped by the Vatican, and you know they had a place nearby with some incredible jewelry store. This looks like you spent a fortune. What were you looking for? Oh, there you go.
Because I gave you mine before.
I need to look at this. Very sweet of you.
I need to look at this with
When you come in close, you can see the details. This is exactly what Anthony's doing with his loop over there. There's diamond cutting. There is workmanship with that trellis. It is really a miniature sculpture. And it represents so much to so many, and here it is for you to help anchor your faith, to help keep you going when it's feeling, unwinnable, when you're feeling down. Those prayers answered, they come through. Sometimes I think it's taken too long, I have to say, but I've had some answered prayers, and I'm very grateful for them. And this is that cross just to sort of carry you through.
This is a magnificent piece. You know, very hard for us to present tricolor piece in a substantial size like this. This happens to be tricolor. So it's the white rhodium, rose image of Christ, and then the yellow core. Beautifully done. You can see it here. Is that on a, yeah, that's on a Clio chain. The one that we picked was the Mirror Link. The Mirror Link to me is a little more appropriate.
It's right here.
For a piece like this, or the Brilliant chain.
Right, so one of the things that I like about this chain that you're seeing here, the Mirror Link, is it has a burst of light, much like that burst of light behind, behind the Rose Christ. Seriously, if you have a necklace that you want to put this on, or pick up the necklace here at the same time for $79. You know, when you wear these and people see you and someone compliments you on that, you feel great. But when, like you were saying before, you give this to your mom, someone compliments her on it, you happen to be with her, and she's able to just beam. My daughter gave that to me. That's what we want. One for you and one for her. She will flip because she loves being twinsies with you, right? So by all means, especially on a flex payment here of under $20.
That's crazy. That's
right, 60, this is normally $20 more.
Yeah, that's 60 cents. I mean,
okay.
How do you do that, you know?
That's less than a soft drink.
And, well, you know what? I always say to people, Pop used to yell at us, if you don't have a list, you have no business going to the store. If you don't pick up the flyer when you go in the door, you have no business.
That's so cute.
You know how easy it is to save 60 cents in a day?
Look at this close up.
So
of course, you know all those ways.
This is a perfect example. But look at the quality. Look at the diamond cutting. I agree with what you said about the burst coming from the center. But what's so important is that crosses become that special piece that you don't want to give up.
Oh, never.
And this is the piece, you'll put it on, you'll feel comfortable. If you're giving it as a gift, the person will go absolutely crazy because you don't find these in the store. We have to select from, and I'll give you an idea. We're constantly, you know, culling out our line and changing pieces. But we easily are looking at 300-400 different crosses in this category to select from.
You pick the best.
So you have Terry, Kerry, Christina now, Linda. These are 4 women, and Christina is the newest, but Kerry, Linda, and Terry, collectively, we have over 100, and that's if you don't throw me in the mix. They collectively have almost 100 years, 37, 20, and about 25, yeah, that's pretty close. That's 45 and 37. All right, you gotta throw me in there, and now you have 125 years of jewelry experience. So we take our jobs very seriously. For us to pick this cross, you know it's the best that we have.
It's stunning. There are 200 left. You know, while you're deciding, and by the way, stay on the line for that because we're by the time everyone gets their orders processed, it's going to be down to that final. But we have Ricky in Illinois who's saying hi today. Hi, Ricky.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you here. So what did you go shopping for? What do you love about Michael Anthony jewelry?
I'm actually calling because years ago we did purchase the nativity cross for my family from Michael Anthony, and it's for all of us, my dad, my son-in-laws, my daughters, everyone. And we just want to thank him so much for creating that. We just feel so much closer and all drawn closer together. And we want to say we love you, and we hope you continue making more of those.
Thank you.
Ricky, that is so sweet. That's so sweet. You know, a lot of times when we're doing these shows, like our main goal is to not cry. So thank you so much for sharing that heartfelt story. And that's, you know, that's why he's done such a beautiful job over the years, is because of people just like you. So blessings to you and your family,
Ricky.
Ricky.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Take
Ricky.
care. You take care.
And that's the reason why I'm here.
You know, it's so true. Really, honestly, cover your ears. He doesn't really need to be here, okay? He's had an incredible career, and he's got this great place on the coast. I'm just saying, he could be on vacation right this second. But, you know, Anthony brings a pedigree of quality, of commitment, and a devotion to, I mean, he's the ultimate goldsmith. Think about it. And he's here for you because of his love for you and his love for his craft and his spiritual background. So I'm glad to hear from you, Ricky, and I know so many of you can also relate. We're gonna stop the show, and we're going to bring you those ball stud earrings. It's a set of 3, so you don't need to decide which size you want. All you need to figure out is which metal. Which do I want? Rose gold? Do I want yellow? Or